Mm-mm-mm. Hello, welcome to the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando. We are reading the Bible in chronological order, and it's going to take us a few years to do so. We are reading the Bible. Stories is probably about more than 1,000 stories, but, but our stories are short. Yes, we don't read long stories, not at all. From verses, sorry, not chapters, from 3 verses to 30. Yes, and this project podcast is aimed for people who had never read the Bible, they don't know what the Bible says, or they are not familiarized with the Bible, and that's okay. This show is made for you, and we're not going to criticize you here or put you down, not at all. So, and if you're a Christian, also stick around because I have something that I need to ask you at the end of the reading. And it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the algorithm, if you can help us that way. I'm going to change the music so we can do a reading of today. Alrighty then. Day 321. Already 321 days. I hope you guys in the U.S. have a very good Thanksgiving meal and gathering with your families and friends and neighbors. And yeah, that's about that. We did. So day 321, towns for the Levites. Numbers chapter 35 from verse 1 on. While the it's my first episode, so I gotta get into the role. While Israel was camped beside the Jordan on the plains of Moab, across from Jericho, the Lord said to Moses, "Instruct the people of Israel to give to the Levites from their property certain towns to live in, along with the surrounding pasture lands. These towns will be their homes, and the surrounding lands will provide pasture for their cattle, flocks, and other livestock. The pasture land assigned to the Levites around these towns will extend 1,500 feet from the town walls in every direction. Measure off 3,000 feet outside the town walls in every direction, east, south, west, north, with the town at the center. This area will serve as the larger pasture land for the towns. You must give the Levites 6 cities of refuge, where a person who has accidentally killed someone can flee for safety. In addition, give them 42 other towns, in all 48 towns with the surrounding pasture land will be given to the Levites. These towns will come from the property of the people of Israel. The larger tribes will give more towns to the Levites, while the smaller tribes will give fewer. Each tribe will give in proportion to its inheritance." That's right. All right. So we have come to the end of our reading today. So this is the Bible in 5 years, and we're reading the Bible in chronological order. More than 1,000 stories, probably more like 1,800 stories or more. Easy. And it's going to take us a few years to do these readings, but no stress about it because our stories are short and sweet. That's right. Because our stories, they're no longer than 10 minutes. We're trying to keep our stories from 10 minutes or less. And we read verses here. We don't read chapters, from 3 verses to 30 verses. The idea to keep them short is so we can remember what we read. You can remember and I can remember. Yeah, that's the idea. So we, both of us, can remember what we read. Also, this project podcast is made for people who have never read the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says. They're not familiarized with the Bible, and it's okay. We're not going to judge you here. This project podcast is for you, and this project podcast was created, or it has evolved with you in mind. You have not had the chance, or maybe you don't feel attraction to read the Bible, or you maybe don't care about the Bible, but maybe sometimes you're curious and you want to know a little bit about the Bible. and maybe it's easier to either watch a video or listen to a an audio and podcast. And we have both of them in Spotify. We have audio and video, and we also have them in Facebook, only videos, and we also have them in YouTube, only videos. Uh, but Facebook, they're deleting the videos every 30 days. That's their policy already for a while, about 3 months or so. But you can find them in YouTube and in Spotify. We have there our stories from day one, so you can go and check every single day and all the way up to today. And as we'll continue reading, you can find them there in YouTube or Spotify. What else? And if you're a Christian and you happen to stumble with this podcast or show, you can help us. I'm going to ask you for help. How? Okay, below or above, depends where you're watching these episodes or listening to. If there is links below, right there or above, the links for Spotify, the link for Facebook and YouTube. If you please go to every one of them and like and subscribe. You go to the platform, to Spotify, to Facebook, to YouTube, and then get the chance to subscribe and to and like the episode or like the channel, and also click on the reminder and leave a small comment. That will help us greatly. The algorithm of every platform always is on the lookout for these clicks on liking or subscribing or reminders or comments. And when this happens more often, let's say if I get 1,000 people doing this every week, the algorithm will promote this show. It will bring them before people's feeds, like in the different platforms, and it will either show them little clips or the episodes or whatever. And this will happen with people who are not even looking for this type of material or content. So if you're a Christian, help us that way, because it will help us to promote this type of programming, and we can get the message of the Bible a little bit farther. What else? For the people who have not read the Bible or they don't know what the Bible says, there's no compromise here, okay? No, there is no hidden anything or lures or anything. No, you don't even have to like it. You don't even have to click on liking. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do anything unless you want to. There's no obligation whatsoever. Just if you can, come and watch the episodes or listen, that's all I'm asking. But, and whenever you want to. There's no obligation. Again, there's no obligation here. Even if you're a Christian also, there's no obligation. But, I'm asking for help from the Christian community, because they the Great Commission. That's why I'm asking for help. So anyways, let us know where you're listening or watching from. I have a list here of places they're listening from and or watching. And from the United States, from Russia, from United Kingdom, from Poland, from Spain, and from Australia, and from Greece. And we also record them in Spanish. And in Spanish, I have 27 places. In English, only 5 places. No, 7 places. So it's amazing. So if you know somebody who speaks Spanish, you can also share these links for them. Okay, I better go. I'm talking already too much. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye-bye.